His method is brutal. His weapon is the beat. And his latest tracks are about to blow your mind. If he likes the way you move, he decides the way you dance.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ferry Corsten. This is Corsten's Countdown.
Yo, welcome to Corsten's Countdown, number 416, with me, Ferry Corsten. Thanks for tuning in. As you know, Corsten's Countdown is a chart show where you are in control of the music. Because right after this show, you can vote for your favorite track of this episode via corstenscountdown.com. Your vote is very important and you will help to decide which 3 tracks I'm going to play again next week in the Corsten's Countdown Top 3. So don't forget it, your vote does count.
Last week's Corsten's Countdown Top 3.
Before we start with the show, I'm going to give you a quick overview of last week's Corsten's Countdown Top 3.
3.
Last week at number 3, T by Muska.
2.
At number 2 last week, the Ensky Touch of 43 Loneliness by Ilan Bluestone versus Tom Craft.
1.
And for the second week in a row, at number 1 last week, Ferry Corsten presents Gouryella and Anahera. Do we find Anahera at number 1 again, and do we have a Corsten's Countdown hat-trick this week, or do we have a new number 1? Well, stay tuned, because at the end of this episode, I'm going to tell you which tracks made it into the Corsten's Countdown Top 3. As always, I've selected lots of great new tracks for you for this week's show. In the next hour, you can listen to new music from Kyau and Albert, Solarstone, plus in a bit, you will hear a new remix of the Prydz track, Generate. For this week's Listener's Choice, we go back to 1999. In that year, I made a remix of a famous trance classic, produced by a well-known Belgian DJ producer. Do you know which track I'm talking about here? Well, make sure you stay here, because of course, I'm going to play this week's Listener's Choice later in the show. If you use Twitter, then please don't forget to follow and use the hashtag Corsten's Countdown during the show, so you can stay up to date about everything regarding Corsten's Countdown. Alright guys, it's time for the music. The first track in today's show comes from the hands of Prydz. A few weeks ago already, I played the original version of Generate, and now I'm playing the great Kölsch remix for you guys.
There's no stopping him. Corsten's Countdown. Are you ready to dance? the beat, there's no stopping him. Let the music carry you. Bring that beat back. Corsten's Countdown.
You just heard Away From Here, and that's a new track from Furkan Senol. Up next, an upcoming release on Flashover Progressive House. This is Will You Be There, a new track from Ozuut.
Ferry Corsten. This is Corsten's Countdown. is what you've been waiting for. It will take more than just the skills. He knows the score. He brings you the latest and the best. Corsten's Countdown.
This was Blossom, a new track from Swedish DJ producer Johan Vilborg. Next one up, Hydro Poison and Rush. And this is the Abstract Vision and Hydro Poison mix.
Corsten's Countdown, your number one dance show.
DJ who operates above the law.
Hi, we are Kyau and Albert.
And you are listening to Corsten's Countdown.
So we leave with the tide and we follow the waves. I wish I could open my eyes, but we're moving in circles again and again to the same place where we once stood. So we leave with the tide and we follow the waves, and we play our anthem so loud. So come closer, get nearer, we're crossing the line as our time fades into the past.
This is Corsten's Countdown.
Oh, shit!
Please don't forget to vote for your favorite track of this show via CORSTEN'S.com. Your vote is very important and you can help to decide which tracks will make it into the weekly Corsten's Countdown Top 3. You just heard the Mino Safy remix of Follow the Waves, and that's a track from German duo Kyau and Albert. You're listening to Corsten's Countdown 416 with me, Ferry Corsten. The next few days I'm in the USA. This Friday you can see and hear me in Milwaukee at the Oak Lounge. And on Sunday I'm off to Las Vegas, and there I'm playing together with Marcus Schultz as Punks at Tau Beach. And in the evening I'm performing at the Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas. Hope to see you all there, guys. Please make sure to check out ferrycorsten.com for more info about me, all my tour dates and everything regarding Corsten's Countdown. And of course, I say it every week, very important, the free weekly Corsten's Countdown podcast. Up next, the pure mix of Once, and that is a collab between Solarstone and IKO.
Hey, this is Rich from Solarstone, and you're listening to my new track right here in Corsten's Countdown. Countdown.
he's on the beat, there's no stopping him. Let the music carry you. Bring that beat back. Corsten's Countdown.
My heart's split in two. There's no me without no you. And I feel you there when you're not there. I've been pulling at the seams, let our love go in between. And I know you care. No, I'll be there. My heart's I cherish you each day. My vow to you is through the bad times I'll stay, through the rain I see you. On sunny days, silver lining is you. A silver lining is you.
This is Corsten's Countdown.
just heard Silver Lining, an upcoming release on Go On Air Recordings from Dark Fusion featuring Amy Kirkpatrick. Alright, it's time for the listener's choice of this week. And for this week's listener's choice, we go back to the year 1999. In that year, I did a remix of the Push classic Universal Nation, a track that got released on the legendary Bonzai label. And that one got requested by Hikam Shafiq from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Here it is, this week's listener's choice, the Ferry Corsten remix of Universal Nation by Push.
Corsten's Countdown, listener's choice. This is Ferry Corsten. Corsten's Countdown, Top 3.
Alright, it's time to announce the results of last week's voting. This is the Corsten's Countdown Top 3. At number 3 this week, we find Vedra, a collab between Ali and Fila and the Thrillseekers.
3.
You just heard this week's number 2, and that was the Above and Beyond remix of Zero Gravity by Jean-Michel Jarre and Tangerine Dream.
It's time to vote right now.
Alright guys, the voting for this week's show is open now. You can now vote for your favorite track of this episode via CORSTEN'SCountdown.com. And of course you can also vote via the Ferry Corsten app, which you can download for free via ferrycorsten.com/app. Alright, it's time to announce this week's number 1. And yes, for the 3rd week in a row at the number 1 position, so a Corsten's Countdown hat-trick, Ferry Corsten presents Gouryella and Anahera. And that one is out now via Flashover Recordings. Thank you guys for all the support, much appreciated. And thank you all for tuning in as well. Please don't forget to vote, and until next week. Later!
1. Corsten's Countdown. Hat-trick. This is Corsten's Countdown.
Oh, shit.